Hello and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. I'm Luce, and tonight I just feel like screwing around in PvP some, I guess. I should probably do this so I can look. But yeah, we are going to be playing Picto for tonight's PvP mode, and actually it might be easier to teleport over to Wolves Den here for this. As you can see, I did the world boss for Dawn Trail, one of them anyways. Actually, I did both. So I've got the costume. Gear doesn't matter in PvP, so we're just gonna spam front lines. Ooh, already. Picto's got a bit of everything in PvP. Two modes like Red Mage, some instant and slower casts. I guess going with the crowd here is not too bad of an idea. There we are. Alright, for those who don't play this game, Frontlines is a very chaotic 72-player mode between 3 teams. The exact objectives rotate out from day to day. There's about 3 available right now. There's technically 4, but the 4th one wasn't available in Endwalker. They were working on it, and it hasn't come back yet, so 3. Unlike Rival Wings, the MOBA mode that I really like, this one actually has people queue for it because there's a daily quest for it. And as such, you actually will get people. Alright, the big difference between basically the 2 palette modes is one gives you Holy in White and an instant cast combo, while Subtractive palette, the one I'm in now, gives me Comet in Black and a much stronger combo at the cost that it has casting time, so it's a little tricky. Ooh, that's a lot of enemies there. I gotta be careful. Pictomancers get a lot of burst, but once they're forced to hard cast, that's usually a time you're better off running, from my experience. The main weakness I'm seeing is that Picto has, as far as some cast time and setups, so gotta be wary of that. But when they come to burst, they come to burst. I've actually gotten way more kills as Picto than any other job. Might as well protect the objectives, unless of course we're getting pinched, in which case, time to flee. Yeah, I'm out. There's a handful of jobs that can pull you back in, even when you have a way to try and escape. Still, I have done some matches where I don't die once, and some where I die every few minutes. Right, I forgot this is PvP, so I need to have this permanently in the corner. Yellow's gonna be getting that S rank. But if we're lucky, they might not have too many protectors. Ugh, I see 3 people already. One of which wants to go after me, apparently. Ah, crap, there's way too many here. crap, that was not good. Alright, good, they're not continuing to pursue me, but that is bad. That means they actually have defenders there. Yeah, there's no point in fighting a tank. Oh. I wasn't expecting a whole contingent in our area of control. Guess I should have. I could probably put it here. I could even put it over the party if we're honest. I'm not playing healer, so... Oh, I thought there was people here who were sending them off. So what I'm getting out of this is that both teams are pinching us even though we're in last place. Okay. I guess Maelstrom is not paying attention to the board. And we need to focus on yellow in particular. We cannot afford this. Knockout. I can get a lot of easy knockouts because like I said, the Picto seems to rely a lot on burst damage, which is very good for securing kills. I'm sure people who actually are good at PvP could assist. All that for an assist. Whatever. Well, if no, they all abandon this, I'll just cap it here. Oh, that's why they all left. Break line of sight. Or I could bump into the walls like an idiot. That also works. A dancer is not going to... yeah, a dancer I'm not as worried about. The big ones you want to be wary of are monk... or, well, the melee DPS are a lot better for chasing someone down who's fleeing. So Viper, Monk, Dragoon, those are really good at being hyper-aggressive. I need to stop closing this one. Getting some, but yellow is really being a problem. So... any easy kills? Doesn't look it. Excellent. That's a kill. Of dancers might be a little tricky, but okay, let's not get pinched by red. Let's get out of here. Yeah, we need to go around and pinch yellow. Oopsie. Gotta be wary about doing something like that. You don't want to override Maydeen or the Moogle. Let's not stay too close for too long, then. Yeah, I think adders are about to win. We're trying to pinch him, but it's no good. Our team is, in the middle of nowhere. Don't know why I keep closing that. Alright, I gave my buddy a shield. Hopefully that'll help him. Yeah, if a dancer or something's following you, just do your best to break line of sight. They have to actually be aiming at you. Well, we're gonna be doing a bunch of matches tonight, so who knows? Maybe I'll actually look good in one of them. There we are. Nice thing about the smudge and skills that will dash you a little bit like that is they you can use them to create. Basically, if you use it on a cliff, it allows you to avoid taking fall damage. I have noticed the mascot outfit works surprisingly well with the Red Mage and Pictomancer animations. I'm guessing because Red Mage is they both have a very exaggerated animation. The Red Mage is very stylish, and the Pictomancer likes to show off creativity, I guess. And it works rather well with an exaggerated costume like this. As for himself, I looked it up, and apparently he's a... Oh. Actually, another FF9 reference. Here we are. Basically, the FF9 has a handful of friendly monsters, which you can trade with for some items. And this guy's the world boss is in fact one of them, or at least a reference to them. They were just, you know, animals in FF9, but I guess they decided to make this guy an actual mascot so that the 14 version stands out a little. Does that make sense? I gave some shields to my team. Hopefully that'll help a little. And for the record, I do know you can lock it, but that doesn't work if I keep clicking the X. Interesting note, I did not know Maydeen was supposed to be a lion or chimera-like monster. I guess because I'm used to its versions in the Pixel games, and it's a bit harder to tell the animations there. Yeah, everyone's hard focusing yellow, so red's probably gonna win at this rate, but... Get out of here. Red's now winning. I do like the Solution 9 motorcycle. It's pretty neat. I think I mentioned, but the game does have other motorcycles, but they usually reference to other Final Fantasy games. Namely, Cloud's motorcycle and Snow's motorcycle from 7 and 13. Okay, good, the red Reaper. That red Reaper was at highest. Yeah, if they're the red marking like that, that means they're the highest rank. Oh dang, we almost made a real comeback. Wow, not bad. And given we were a dead last for the entire time, the fact we almost won is pretty notable, I think. Yeah, it seems like Dawn Trail has been having a lot of references to 9, 10, 11, with 9 being the particular focus. I certainly was not expecting a less depressed Steiner, I can tell you that much. Well, more like less harrowed. I'll also say that even the regular boss theme actually grew on me quite a bit. I'll probably end up making a meme outfit for my casters with this costume. Like I said, it seems like the exaggerated animations benefit it best. And I never really had a meme outfit before now. I mean, there have been full-body fursuits in the game before, for lack of a better term. Frog, pig, and rabbit, to be exact. But this is the first one that's an actual mascot type. And it most definitely is an animatronic mascot. When you defeat the world boss, you specifically get gears for it. So it is not, it's not organic. It's kind of neat to see all the mounts people have. Decent amount of these I know where they're from. Yeah, I think that's Cloud's motorcycle right there. I really should do Baldessian Arsenal before the relic thing starts out, just because that can give me the Ozma mount. And technically speaking, it also lets you upgrade one Eureka weapon, which I only have one, the Red Mage one. I should probably do some more Eureka at some point, if only because it's pretty... Once you get the first relic, the grind for the others is generally a bit easier, so... It's one of the less frustrating ones to get, although granted, nothing's as easy to get as the Endwalker relics. Might as well stay here in case this one starts up. Yeah, I do like Steel Rock mode in particular. Well, it also helps there's a full achievement outfit if you do well in this mode, so it really is beneficial. It's really convenient that today was also, it's also very convenient today was a good day for that, but there is achievements and mounts for the other maps as well as the one that's not currently active, which I do have like a title from that one and some of the achievements, but not all of them. Yeah, don't be low on HP when you see a ninja around. They love to finish off anyone who's weakened. And they even get additional attacks for doing so, so they are very much encouraged to prey upon the vulnerable, weak and vulnerable. they're gonna focus on me, I'm getting out of here. Break line of sight. Ranged deeps still need line of sight for their attacks. Oh yeah, I've got to get out of here. There we are. Ah. Did he really use up his limit break on me even though I didn't attack? The Samurai Limb Break instantly kills any player who has a debuff on them, which is obtained by having them attack you while you have your defensive buff active. So it is 100% an instant kill, so even a tank dies if they're not careful. But I didn't attack him. As you notice, I was just running away the whole time, so... Ah, darn. Might as well head on over here in case this one activates soon. Now watch, I'm up here and an enemy's already waiting for me. Nope, not quite. Well, actually, oh, whoops. Yeah, it might still be here then. Alright, let's wait. There's 4 at a time until there's less than... I think at less than 10 minutes or something, it starts reducing the amount available to force people together. The objectives in Frontline do matter, so I won't say they're irrelevant, but I will say they absolutely... They are to direct where the fighting is going to happen. You don't want to neglect kills, because the more kills, the higher rank, and as you saw, the higher rank, the more damage you do and the more HP you have, so the more damage you can take. Alright, I was able to get that person's shield, but I don't know if it'll save them. I can only hope, I suppose. Drop limit break. All that for just an assist, huh? On that note, the nice thing about Moogle and Maydeen is when I have them prepped, they don't have a time limit, unlike, say, my 1-2-3 combo. So the good news is, once Moogle or Maydeen are prepped, the one that's in here, I can just leave them there and wait for when I really need the burst. It's pretty nice. I should probably go over here because this one's almost done. And that means there's a good chance this one might spawn. Or the other side, but it looks like we have a teammate there. They'll probably get it if it spawns over there. I've already got the title for capturing tomes here, so technically speaking, I don't need the last one, aside from just bragging rights to the achievement. Here we are. But it can be nice. I don't think too many are going to come here, but it might not be a bad idea to just stand guard duty. Might even be good to join that particular person just to make sure no one's coming. Yeah, they're trying to back cap. It's boring, but there does really need to be people on guard duty or else these will be captured. And like I said, they're not insignificant. The combat is a big part. In fact, the last match alone shows you, because combat alone we managed to... Oh, dang. Oh yeah, the samurai. That poor dancer got torn to ribbons. Yeah, the dancer was probably hoping no one would be guard here, only for that samurai to give them a rude awakening. Idea. Huh, if he still has that... Huh. level 50, I'm pretty sure, is where the samurai starts. So if he has gear from there, either he just has it for the outfit, kind of like how I have outdated gear that's glammed with the Mu outfit here. Alright. Either he's doing it for glam, or he's been leveling entirely through, got level 90 through PvP, which sounds crazy, but it does happen. It takes a while, but if you're going after any achievements or mounts, be it the titles, mounts, or just the achievements themselves, you will have to do quite a bit of PvP. There might be some... Yeah, there's someone up here. Good. Yeah, good. There's someone... What matters is there's someone up here to cap it immediately. Alright, we're winning, but we can't get too cocky. Things can turn around mighty, mighty quick. Everyone gets the shield, and it's absolutely essential. Darn it. Darn it, the samurai lived after all that, too. I guess that's what happens when not enough people are defending. Well, it is what it is. I unloaded all my burst on the samurai with a decent amount of kills, and that's all I could do there. Ooh, we gotta be very careful. It's probably not worth our time. We probably have no choice but to fight yellow. Oh, that's a max level Dragoon. Yeah. I was trying to just peek at him, but that's not enough. If you're wondering what Holy and White does, it's less powerful than Common and Black in PvP, but it also heals me a little. So it does have value. So it does have some decent value to it. Utility, I mean. Kind of like with Red Mage, the regular mode is for support, and the Subtracted Palette is basically the Black Magic mode. Support orient, the raw damage. Give the team shields here and get back and standard issue elixir just to restore my MP. It doesn't matter who caps as long as someone does. I believe the oppressor mount is from actually from PvP season. Oh, actually, yeah, I've almost got it. Nice. That was a bit more risky than I should have done, but I think it was worth it, just to get that one weakened. Right, why'd I close the map again? Again, I know you can lock it, but that doesn't stop me from clicking the X like a moron. Guess I'm just used to that, especially since I was doing some hunts early, some hunt targets earlier. Joined in some hunt trains. I'm not actually, I need to join the Discord for that, but the good news is, even if you aren't, it's usually announced in major cities when one is about to be going on. Flames win. Ah, yes. As per usual, I only get Discord messages when I begin streaming. And only when streaming. As you can see, I'm a very professional streamer. Or checking my messages while doing so. Fabulous magic trick. There's a lot of emotes, some of that are cash shop, but some of them are within, rewards of other modes like hunts and such. There's actually hunts are definitely another one of those things where if someone has an achievement from there, that is actually a really big achievement, because it's something like 1,000 or so. I've got time set up, let me check. Here we are. Take your S game farther. Winged Death. Dawn Trail 1,000 S ranks. S ranks have a very long cooldown. Dawn of a new game, dawn of a new S game. Yeah. If someone has the Allure Mount or Winged Death, you know that's something achievement, because that's 1,000 for something that has just started, for something that has days, if not a week of cooldown. And there are timers for this. Like the world boss that I get this outfit from, once you kill them, they have a 24-hour cooldown before they can even spawn. And then they have a chance of spawning from a specific fate chain. And that chance slowly goes up over the course of like 48 hours. It's only a guaranteed spawn in the very, very late game, so I should probably go over here in case one of the things spawns over here. Yeah, I might be able to get this one before the enemy team runs me down, but that's a big if. Although if my team covers me, we might be fine. There we go. Yeah, it's usually good to have someone off in the boondocks here because, as you can see, there's 2 here, and one can spawn here on the Swallowtail Sands cliff face. so it's absolutely essential you want someone prepared to grab those before the enemy team goes, oh hey, let's all rush over there. Oh nice, you managed to capture that one as well. Wonderful. Yeah, if they don't send enough people here, they're not... That said, this is relatively close to their spawn, so they're probably going to try and rush us down if they can. Kind of like what we tried to do with the last run when they were on that cliff face that was only enterable from our side. Yeah, like I said, guard duty is a bit boring, but you do need some people on it, because while kills are absolutely essential in this mode, you also don't want to lose the points to the enemy. It's a little control point mode after all. Ah, crap, that's a lot. Alright, let's prep my spells while I'm back here. I gotta be wary. Black mages do a decent amount of burst as well, so do be careful about letting them get anything off. I think my strongest burst is technically drop the Moogle Palm followed by Maydeen and then a couple of these. Alright, yeah, we got... Good, we managed to capture that one completely. Not ideal. Yeah, here we are. Palm. The Palm increases damage dealt, so you want to use that and then Maydeen, Retribution to Maydeen, and then Comet or even a combo if you can get that down. I don't want to use up a Maydeen combo on the ninja that's going to die in a minute anyways, so... Yeah, there we are. You know what, let's kill the Dark Knight before he ults, because if he uses Eventide, that's going to be a pain in the ass. That deals damage in a big AoE based on how much HP he has left, and most notably, makes him unable to die for the next few seconds. It's annoying. But it's actually kind of, funny enough, it's kind of similar to the Paladin, where the Paladin is also invincible for about 10 seconds for their ultimate, for their limit break. Like I said, yeah, I gotta be wary of black mages. They have a lot of burst. Pictomancer and a black mage is gonna burst someone down real quick. I should probably get out of here. Alright, good, they're not following me. Alright, that one's done. If you're chasing someone down, you usually want to be in the, you want to remove Subtractive Palette because the Fire and Red combo is instant cast. Unlike the Ice and Cyan, which has cast times. You definitely don't want to be sitting there casting when you want to chase someone down. Or at least that's what I'm noticing. Once again, I'm no expert. Take what I say with salt. This is just stuff I've noticed here while playing Frontlines with this particular job. That said, I am a bit disappointed. I usually get a surprising amount of kills. Huh. Like a streamer. I swear, it's like my skill level drops whenever the camera's rolling. Because even earlier today, I swear, I was getting more kills. Actually, I could be making excuses, but then I'm right. Where's these? Oh, yeah, I've got a decent amount of frontline stuff. Break line of sight, break line of sight, break line of sight. Yeah, I probably don't want to be here, do I? Hopefully that slow down effect will help him escape, but... Yeah, Reaper Buddy, you just jumped into a bunch of enemies. Yeah, he was pissed that I slowed him down and possibly let our teammate escape, but... Palm Moose followed by Maydeen is probably one of the stronger burst combos I have access to. The surprise of no one, rotations are a lot more simple in PvP compared to PvE, and there's not nearly as much weaving. Makes sense. I mean, players are not going to sit still long enough to do that reliably. Gotta restore my MP here. Last time I want to be caught up. Might as well give some shields here. At this point, it doesn't matter who we kill, we just have to make sure they all die. If we hurry, we might be able to beat them to it. Nope, we're not gonna. We could at least piss them off. I need to get out of here. That's some reinforcements I was not prepared for, but probably should have been. Yeah, there's way too many there. I can't hold them all. I'm a Pictomancer. I'm not going to be able to hold them off on my own. Here we are. Phew. Now let's restore real quick. Cora. I guess that's okay enough cosplay for her. Although I'm gonna be a completely honest, cards on the table, I do not like Legend of Korra at all. I know, it's unfair. or to compare it to the original one. It's clearly trying to go in its own direction. Yes, I know the network did in fact screw it over. In fact, it was actually screwed over to an extremely stupid degree. Yeah. Especially since they kept saying, oh, we'll give you more than one season, but then come back and say, oh, sorry, you'll have to wrap this all up in one, which is why the season finales, you keep feeling like they're just trying to end it now. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and paint here, if that's alright with you, Mr. Samurai. Haha, KO. Well, that's good. First level. Oh yes, there's a bit of a drawback. While you do get levels up to this, with the red one like our buddy Arthur here having the highest level, it also comes with a cost. If you die, dying costs your team points no matter what, but if you're that high of rank and die, that's a massive, massive penalty to your team's score, which also makes you the bigger target. Yeah, I need to break line of sight and use my heals. And yeah, the fat chocobo is the limit break. If we can get the S, that'd be quite nice. Oh, I forgot to prepare Maw motif. Whoops. Oh well. Looks like someone here just volunteered. If a Dragoon jumps like that, yeah, do that. Excellent. There we are. So yeah, even though I technically have the lowest rank, I do still have a legitimately bonus to my damage, and I do legitimately cost my team more points if I die, so I do need to be a bit more wary. Might as well give my allies some support here. I mean, if this bard wants to stand still, then by all means. Everyone here gets a defensive boost. Everyone here is on my team gets a defense boost and a heal. Yeah, damage taken is recovered. Healing, HP recovery from healing is released. Oof, yeah, I must have hit a samurai by mistake. Oh well. At this point, we're just fighting for last place. Adders are about to win unless we can stop them, but our team's too split. We'll never... Yeah, our team's too split. And Blue seems perfectly fine hitting second place. Oh well. Sometimes there's not much you can do. Yeah, the fact that the Frontline actually has a daily is the reason you actually see people here. Especially since the new expansion dropped, because the daily gives you a huge experience boost for the first job you do it on. Or if you use a level capped one, you get tombstone stuff. But we don't have the capped tombstones yet. Savage is coming Tuesday of next week at time of streaming. Although by the time this hits YouTube, it'll already be out. In which case, wonder how things will be going then. What else to talk about? The Queen. Heaven's Bound Man. Theogenic of Meaning. Theogenic, that's from, Talk about... Oh yeah, I did complete all the role quests, so I could probably talk about that here without any spoiler. Although I guess there's not much story to spoil, because they're a lot more lighthearted here. Some, like the caster and range physical, basically going into Hildebrand meme territory. Yeah, if you want a serious story, tank and melee DPS are the most serious you're gonna get. My favorite's probably the melee DPS, just because it had a genuinely interesting twist to it, as well as including getting me to realize, right, something was just a regular, everyday, mundane thing for us is a game changer for others. Especially if you're also gone through the same thing she did and learned, oh, so things just aren't supposed to be blurry after 200 feet. So yeah, that one's definitely my favorite. Plus, the villain genuinely felt threatening, and you could tell that it was taken seriously because it even used the breaking barriers as a theme, or what? The serious boss theme. Likewise, the tank villain was actually kind of interesting. I'd say she was the most interesting villain of the set, just because you kind of get her goal for revenge was all about, whereas the others were either a bit messed up from the start or were broken and through events. Again, the melee quest also kind of had that. The healer, you know what, I think I'll put the healer one as one I like as well, just because it has you actually doing things you'd expect a healer to do. What? Do you mean there's a huge plague going on here? Well, of course, first the healer job should be called in. They're ideal for doing this, and indeed. I get the whole point is probably to remind people, hey, put in Suna on your bar, because, well, a big meme during Endwalker was that Doom was a mechanic in some of the fights, but since you don't use Insuna much at all, a lot of healers didn't have on the bar and couldn't cleanse it, so a lot of people just straight up died. It's kind of funny. Oh, they're on the Capybara mount. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, then. I need to have these open at all times. Yeah, like I said, it's good to have someone ready at the... I usually like to be at a location no one else is, just to immediately get these capped. As nice as it might be to get some early kills, actually maybe I should, just because, first of all, the team's here, and I probably should be separated. Also, like I said, kills are absolutely essential in this mode. Well, we went in, hit him a bit, ran out. I should really get my Viper up now that I think about it. I could Q on Viper and then switch to Picto every time I come in here, but I don't think it matters too much. I'm also thinking I might go, even if I don't join a raid static, something that I easily could do, yeah, I need to stop closing that map. Could do is just use Party Finder for some easy, because even for some easy, doing the first round, since you still get accessories from that, and that can be nice, especially since you need 2 rings no matter what, and you can only have, and the tombstone gear is unique, so you can only ever have 1 copy of it. Sneak 100. I can't believe we capped the one closest to there. Probably should get out of here. But cool 100. I'm highly amused that the fan base is attached to Bull so much, but I guess to be fair, he was intended to not... He was intended to be one of the more sympathetic villains, so... Yeah, at least I gave them shields. I got too greedy trying to deal damage. Yeah, even in PvP, you can accidentally replace your brain with uptime. Don't let that happen. Oh. Am I trapped here? Weird. The game is actually usually pretty good at avoiding situations like that. And the few times it does happen, it's made into a huge meme. Like, during Heaven's Ward, so this is way, way back, one of the bear enemies was able to go... Due to some weird hitboxes, a bear enemy was able to climb a perfectly vertical... Well, a practically perfectly vertical cliff. So people memed about it being in that impossible spot. Now might be a good time to pinch. I should probably go with the team rather than going on my own. That carbone outfit. I don't know if that's crafted or cash shop. Probably cash shop, but hard to say. It could be crafted. There's a lot of ridiculous crafter-only gear. Usually die. Warriors are supposed to be aggressive like Dragoons and the other melee DPS, but they can also sometimes overestimate just how tanky they are. Although make no mistake, they are, as a tank, they usually require focus fire to take down in a timely manner anyway. I need to refill here, so let's break line of sight and go before we going back in. Skogul. Nice. Crap, I got nuked. I got too cocky. Then again, I guess I just did have 3 Bahamut's dropped on my ass. That's a little too much ass for most to handle. Now I would hope some of the comments that go was that's rookie numbers or something. Oh right, I'm invulnerable for a few seconds. As you can imagine, polymorph is really painful. It's a white mage ability. Oh, excellent, we got a ninja with skills. Excellent. Come on, get the palm motif ready for my big burst option. You can kind of do a similar one to the palm burst by using Claw and then Mog of Ages, from what I'm seeing. But there's no question Maydine's a big one, that's why it comes after the Moogle. There we are. Excellent. That was a finishing blow. Sometimes I just throw my Comet in Black on someone who looks like they have low HP in a crowd, and sometimes it works. Of course. Yeah, I was between a rock and a hard place. We're being pinched even though we're in last place. Because that seems to happen a lot, and I don't know why. I guess I should have gone for that Tomolith up there. Then again, they probably have a handful of guards. Otherwise, the person going up the stairs would have probably have taken it already rather than jumping down. Yeah, they've got guards. Fortunately, they're not expecting us. Well, if you're gonna be in this general area, yeah. They might try to take it back. I'm not sure if we have the player power to do it. Yeah, I don't think we have the player power to do it. Let's just stay back. We manage to steal at least siphon a few points, I suppose. Oh yeah, they all use their gap closers. Believe it or not, even Summoner has a gap closer, although it requires a target for you to charge towards. I thought this would be a lot more fun in the stream, but I swear this is the worst performance I've had in quite a while. Don't get me wrong, I won't pretend I'm great at it or that I got like 12 billion kills, but usually I get at least 3 or 4 in each match. Sheesh. Crap. Yeah, that Viper really went deep into enemy territory to get me. One could argue that's a win for him because that means there was no fear of me going after the objective, which would be a lot worse, but yeah, that's a matter of perspective. Closing this. Yeah, we're in last place, but Red seems more interested in pinching us than going after the winning team, so I'm not sure if they just want it over soon, but we don't have enough people to pinch blue yet. Yeah, that was pretty insane. There's most definitely a lot of PvP achievements to make it worth playing, but there's a ton that just requires a lot of matches, and also ones that require a lot of wins, and realistically you're going to be winning about a third of the time most of the time, so it's very difficult to win all of them to reduce the time. Or you might be unlucky, or you might be terrible like me and need to get carried by the team, which will make it take even longer. So if you'd like those mounts or titles, that's going to be a little tricky. I do like the Keeper of Knowledge title, but Makai Master really looks nice. That reminds me, did they ever add more? Yeah, Interceptor nodes and Primate Arrow. Those are for the PvP mode that's currently not available. Borderland Ruins. Due to revisions made, is temporarily unavailable. Further announcements will be made in upcoming patches or similar. So yeah, that's been down for all of Endwalker and so far for Dawn Trail. I don't remember for Shadowbringers, if we're honest. I think the game's PvP got significantly better during the, yeah, that's just the ranking mode, general. Might as well go in real quick. Yeah, they didn't add the new Makai. They didn't add Makai titles for the new jobs. That was what I was wondering about. The distributable priest here is where you get those items and titles from. Technically it's from a crossover with the Tokusatsu show Garo or something like that. I should probably check it out myself. Well, if I used to be really big into Sentai and Kamen Rider and that sort of thing. Excellent, we have a good location here. The cave here is generally considered the best spawn point simply because, well, first of all, like 4 or 5 different tomes can spawn here. Well, not to mention, and it's pretty easy, very easy to defend compared to all the others, which are much more open by comparison. So we do have ourselves a nice little advantage. But yeah. It lasted from Heaven's Ward all the way to Stormblood. It ended in Shadowbringers and then came out again in Endwalker, but with all new jobs available, including the Endwalker job. So that was pretty neat. Like most PvP stuff, it mostly required grind as opposed to wins, so it was pretty good. It wasn't too bad. Yeah, I'd best get up here to be safe in case it rocks here. Maybe I should have gone south. That one's still not defended. Ah, none of these did, but we can potentially steal the maelstroms out from underneath them. For the record, wins count as the Grand Company you're currently hired by. Yeah, not the team you're currently on. It's a shame no one's playing Rival Wings, but there's no Moogle Tombstone event going on. That only comes at the end of patch cycles to give people a reason to be playing, even when to give people a reason to play, even when the content's a little drier. Yeah, one could argue I still want our team won that encounter since we prevented him from taking a point or something, but it doesn't feel very satisfying. Okay, yeah, there's no way we're defending against that. Oh, nice, that was a knockout. Gotta be wary. You can sometimes get upper ground to help. Oh, crap. Damn it. Yeah, that seems to be lag or something. You should be able to purify any stun, including the one from Warrior, but for some reason I can't seem to cleanse that one. Must be... At least the good news is I hadn't yet been powered up, so... I hadn't yet been powered up, so it wasn't worth that much, but you still want to avoid dying. Oh boy, we're getting pinched when we're, once again, well, we're not in last place this time, but we should probably be going after blue and not red. My guess is the red is hyper-focusing the objectives and doesn't notice that blue has a massive advantage. Yeah, he broke line of sight. Hence what I was saying earlier. If you break line of sight, ranged enemies have trouble hitting you. A paladin is not going to kill, but they will stop you from doing anything productive, or make it easier for allies to kill you. In this, like in this example. Used to actually be able to have a paladin use cover to protect the person capping from any knockback or interrupt, but they patched that out for good reason, mind. Yeah, we should probably be hitting blue, but I'm not sure why they're pinching us when we're in last place. We almost literally don't have any points, so why they're considering us important is kind of hilarious. Broke line of sight. just cap this real quick to make sure the enemy doesn't get it. They didn't siphon too much, but it's still more than I would have liked, that's for sure. Yeah, I can let them cap that. What matters is that someone caps it. I'm not sure why we're focusing. Red is focusing us so hard, but now yeah, they're focusing objectives and don't realize. They probably don't even Oh, nice. They probably don't even realize that blue is winning. Now we're focusing red pretty hard, but blue is getting a free win as a result. But I can't exactly go and attack them while we're alone, so I could potentially go around here and try to help the team pinch, but I don't think we have enough people for that. Still probably better than nothing here. Yeah, that's no good. Good arm, our team is going after red, which is a little silly, but I do get why. They've been focusing us really, really hard lately. So, it makes sense people would feel itching for revenge. I died to tick damage. Yeah, they're really pissed off at red. Yeah, we should probably be doing something about blue in our base, but at this point I don't think we can stop blue from winning. At this point, we're pretty much helping it end sooner. Darn it. Yeah, red's not even paying attention to blue, apparently. They're focusing on us. Oh, well, looks like we finally pinched him. I should probably keep going here. probably wasted his ult, but no, he was used to get away, which, not the most optimal use, but it's a use, so it's pretty valuable. The Dragoon is completely invulnerable while... the Dragoon is completely invulnerable after all, during the ult. There we are, 4 knockout. Now we're cooking gas. 5 knockout. Now this is starting to feel more like a regular match with my... as Pictomancer. I just need to be aggressive like that. I should probably avoid that. Yeah, we'll pinch blue. They're about to win, and we have no hope of winning at this rate, so... Oh dang, we have someone else in the outfit. Yeah, not much we could do there. Alright, let me grab a sip of my drink and I'll dive right in again. Alright, there we are. Time to dive right back in. We may have lost, but at least at the end I finally got to feel like I do in a regular match, getting a few kills with the burst. Pictomancer PvP is pretty fun, I think. I usually played as Machinist just so I could try and snipe some kills because, you know, it takes ages to get the kill achievements, but... Not that one. Frontline. We are frontline kills. Oh, dang. I'm actually close to getting the total achievements for that one. Not bad. I still got a long way to go to win enough times for the Mortal Flames, though. I'm making progress, I suppose. Rocking a hard place is the big one because that's where you get an outfit set that's completely unique. Not bad, the Commander outfit set. Oh dang, I'm actually a decent ways close to it. But yeah, once I get the full set, I might make a flex set for it, just because that takes a very significant amount of commitment. Witness the dog. Alrighty, let's keep going. Here we are. Now, the reason people are changing jobs to start is most likely because they went in as one job to get experience for it and then changed to something they actually want to PvP in. Because the job you enter in is what gets your PvP experience. But you can change jobs here as long in the base as much as you want. It's just that doing so means you lose your limit break charge, so your ultimate. I really did enjoy my time when I streamed Final Fantasy IX. I just wish I had kept the VODs. Unfortunately, that and 7 were streamed back before I kept the VODs regularly. So I don't even have a backup of them on YouTube. I was able to recover one of the 7 ones, but that was about it. Very, very unfortunate. I ended up liking both. In fact, I have friends who consider 7 or 9 to be among their favorites. 7 felt pretty good, but that was largely because it felt like its message, the capitalist message, kind of aged better than it probably should have. Here. Final Fantasy IX, though, it was a nice return to form. In fact, I did notice it referenced other Final Fantasy games a lot within it. Funny, it was basically meant to be a throwback to old previous Final Fantasies, and now we have 14 here throwing back to 9. That said, it didn't quite feel as good. I'm not sure how to put it into words. I could have just done something wrong. I mean, I know several who are significantly more knowledgeable and skilled at JRPGs than I do that consider it one of the best they've ever played, so it's possible I missed something, but I did make an effort, but I'm pretty sure I did put a lot of effort there. In fact, I did even solve the puzzle that tells you Garnet's true name. Yeah, no, I'm not Yeah, that deals damage based on your remaining HP, buddy. You had no remaining HP. Ah, crap, this guy was just a distraction, Knockout. Yeah, he was just a distraction for those guys up there. Damn it, I don't know how I didn't notice that. Yeah, that's on me for being a dumbass. We did not need to lose that. We just did because I wasn't very smart. Yeah, that's usually why you don't want to bother with a tank, especially one with their ult up. Of course. That one just respawned immediately, which means the ones up there are gonna get it. Yeah, they're going to fight. I'll cap. One person needs a cap, but I was very clearly first there. Like, if there's some ambiguity, I'm fine letting the rest of the team have it while I do something more productive, but there they saw I had been doing it for a few seconds and decided, well, I guess for all they knew, someone's coming up the sides and would have interrupted me, so there can be value in some redundancy. I want the ninja down because they specialize in, there we go. There we are, 3 knockout. Yeah, though someone's already got that capped, so... Maelstrom is ready. Oh, excellent. There we are. Finally getting some good kills. For the record, you get your upgraded rank every multiple of 20 kills, ending at 100 for the highest rank, so I am just about to get another one, but this also means I have to be extremely careful because I'm much more valuable to the enemy team dead, so I absolutely cannot be pushing myself too hard into the enemy lines. Oh, excellent. 40. Now I've got the higher rank. Right. Oh, nice. We got one of the good ones already. That means they're likely going to want to pinch us, though, so we have to be careful. Alright, one more is going to be spawning. Where's it going to be? Where's it going to be? There we go. Knockout. Now this is a real... Now this feels a lot better. I'm actually getting some kills, getting some good ranks. Good burst. I just have to watch out, especially for... Ah, crap. Yeah, they're gonna be pinching us, so we have to be wary. Although, if you haven't seen the world boss this outfit's from, I thought he was pretty funny. He seems to basically have Conquer's Bad Fur Day sort of vibe. Alright, there, I broke, I hear Reaper's actually pretty good in PvP now. That's good. I'm not a huge fan of the playstyle, but I love it more in PvE, I guess. On that note, I've been holding off on turning in my raid gear yet. I was going to just get Reaper so I could potentially raid with it, but then I started thinking maybe I should go for Dark Knight, just because tanks have better queue times, and even if I don't find a static, I can always just go into the first round, which is usually not too hard, and get some of the upper tier accessories. Just a few things to be wary of with that. On that note, since I seriously started considering tanking, I looked up what the people are saying about the tanks in Dontra here. For some reason, people keep listing Paladin as on par with Warrior in terms of damage, and I don't know why. I've looked at the data there. There we go. Wonderful. 60. That person has a nice outfit. What's the shirt? Raiden Behemoth. It's a shirt here. Valentine, Forget Me Not. Oh, that's from an event. Ew, I probably missed it then. events in this game do not rerun. They're basically just a 2 or 3 week event thing where you do a short little quest, have a little storyline, and get a nice reward after. Anything you miss, though, gets added to the cash shop a little later, so you're never it's never impossible to get it back, but it does cost you if you weren't there. I've made my distaste of the cash shop rather known, including ranting that mounts are way too expensive at 24 bucks. I mean, don't get me wrong, even from this alone, whether you play PvP or PvE, you'll notice that mounts are in fact used a lot, so you do, to be fair to the people buying it, you will see the mount you pick quite often. Just, 24 feels like an awful lot for what you're getting. But I guess if we have to have one, and it's been explicitly stated that yes, Square Enix mandates that there be a cash shop. Dang, they're really coming into our base, but then again, I guess we're about to win. Probably in their best interest to be doing just that. Battle axe, and here I... Magical Moo, battle axe, me with Magical Moo paintbrush. Ah, crap. I wasted that on someone invincible. That's dumb of me. Yeah, I can't die. I'm worth way too much right now. Yeah, the tanks are going in and using their invulnerabilities to stall for time. Excellent. 6 knockouts. Not a knockout, but an assist. Excellent. That's just an assist, but it helps. Excellent. I'm doing well. We need to move to our base and stop these guys. If we sandwich these guys, we should actually get a decent amount of, Oh, nice! 88. This really feels good. We're about to win, it looks like. Ah, crap. Yeah, I'll never catch him. Might as well go back up here. We're about to win. Don't die. Don't die. Oh yeah, we've got that. As long as no one dies, we win. People are dying. Oh yeah! Seven kills and 9 assists. Not bad. Shoo. Oh. Yeah, that's right. That's another win towards the, what thing I was talking about, the, field commander's coat. I did also get the copy bar mod, I think I showed earlier. So yeah, I've taken out both of the Dawn Trail World bosses. Kind of funny, looking back for the Endwalker ones, the role quests I did were significantly more spread out. Meanwhile, I did almost all the role quests for Dawntrail almost immediately. Likewise, I killed both the world bosses here, while I don't think I even did Chi, the main one for, that's the most popular one for Endwalker. Every expansion gives 2 world bosses, and Chi is the most popular one for Endwalker because it gives a mount. Much like the sand snake in this one, in Dawntrail here. I guess the gameplay is just genuinely that fun. I guess it makes sense. Reaper is mostly the same as before, just with a few extra range attacks, which does feel nice, because range attacks with no charging is definitely something Reaper was lacking. Like Harpe, their basic range attack requires a cast bar. Commander Delius, Rod Burton, cosplay. Pretty much everyone plays as freelancer, since wins are still counted towards your grand company of choice, and also you don't have to wait nearly as long to queue up, so there's really no reason not to be set as freelancer, especially since, from a lore perspective, PvP is entirely war games that the grand companies do for training. I'm definitely going to want up here. I must say, the graphical update for the game was really, really good. I'm guessing that could potentially also be a reason the role quests have you going back to the older areas to show off some of the new stuff, but then again, it might just be trying to redo the Endwalker. Ah, crap. Yeah, that monk is overextending hard, but he's also got his team with him. Yeah, this guy is letting me just sit here and cast, which is bad, because I actually do a good amount of damage. In this mode, the third one is actually particularly strong. Crap, I should have seen that. They're right here on the map. Yeah, instead of brain, there is up top. We're talking about, yeah. Generally, regardless, looks like Gunbreaker is going to be the top DPS again, which makes sense. Gunbreaker I've still been raising. I do like it. It's just that for an extended fight, my cooldown rotations tends to drift, and when it starts to drift, it really starts feeling bad, and I don't like that too much. May have died, but I've gotten... I'm glad the last run at least shows how well I can get a good amount of kills and also not die. If I'm smart here, I should be able at least to not die. There we are. Another assist. Forgot to switch there, but I guess it's fine. A free easy heal from Holy and White is not a bad thing. Yeah, I shouldn't stay behind and try and save them. I should have just ran. Yeah, when a teammate is caught or as they overextend, you should be very wary about trying to save them, because there is a non-zero chance you might just make the situation worse like I did there. Yeah, Ozma's mount is from the Baldessian Arsenal in Eureka. It's where you fight the Final Fantasy XIV's version of Absolute Virtue. Now, he's not quite as bullshit as he was in Final Fantasy XI, but he is literally invincible, as in you actually can't damage him unless the people outside the Baldessian Arsenal do a specific Notorious Monster or Fate boss, whatever it's called. So, he does actually require some good coordination if you want to actually win. Yeah, that one's already done. No point. We lost it, didn't we? That machinist is really wants to kill me for some reason. Well, if he wants me that badly, he can have my, Medine. You'd think I'd remember to look at my map here and there. I mean, it's the whole reason I have it in the corner here. We're getting pinched for being in last place, I guess. I see, it's gonna be another one of those games. Least I can do is, you know, not die, but I'm not gonna be able to get any kills past, I'm not sure why I bothered. The longest hunt, and that's a Final Fantasy 15 car mount. PvE, you can actually ferry up to 4 people with it, just like, and they all get in the same pose as in the game. So if you're a fan, big fan, that's it's a pretty good reference. Assist. Wonderful. I mean, it's nice getting kills, but we're such dead last, I don't think we could even make a comeback even if we managed to kill the entire blue team. At this point, we're pretty much the spoiler. We ruin it for everyone else. I'm gonna have to do something stupid and, no, actually. Okay, good, they didn't pursue me. Well, maybe they should have. That would have made it a lot easier for my team on the upper area, since someone would have broken off to get me. kind of like how a spy in Team Fortress 2 can get half the enemy team to turn around and go back after them, even though only one person really needs to be doing that. There we are. I'm not sure why that person's running away from that one. Crowfall. Wasn't that an MMO a while ago? Ah, yes, we are definitely going to ruin it for Maelstrom while Flames just win. I'm sure there is absolutely nothing wrong with that, right? Oh, I can't hold any more wolf marks. Whoops. That's fine, I'll just buy something up here. Materia is always a pretty reliable option. Probably all the more important I grab those now that rating's coming up. Then again, I could always just sell those the day raid comes out and make a pretty massive profit. It does mean I won't be able to participate quite as easily, but that's how it goes sometimes. A lot of people are disappointed in how Dark Knight is. As someone who's been playing Dark Knight since Heaven's Ward, I do kind of get it. I actually do think, although I do think Endwalker Dark Knight was one of the most fun it had ever been. I mean, I know the Dark Knights always like to talk about how Heaven's Ward it felt best, and sometimes Stormblood, although Stormblood I think it was too much spamming of Dark Arts, and because in Heaven's Ward you have to pay attention to. Dark Arts was a skill that basically upgraded other skills, attacks, defenses, defense mitigations, that sort of thing. But it ate a chunk of your MP, so I had to be very wary about what to use it on. But in Stormblood, they kind of significantly boosted how much you generated, so you could basically use it on everything. Didn't feel as special there. It then got reworked in Shadowbringers. I thought that was okay, I guess. Endwalker, I actually thought it was pretty at its at a pretty great point, because while it didn't have quite as much steady overall damage as the Gunbreaker, it had a huge burst that was pretty much the source of all your damage in any given run. So as long as remember how I said that the thing about Gunbreaker is you can start is if your global cooldown skills start drifting, it can start really feeling clunky. That was true back then as well, but Dark Knight, as long as you get the burst down, it's a lot more forgiving. You can easily recover from that without losing much, if any, damage. So, hilariously, the lower end of Dark Knights actually was a lot higher than the lower end of a Gunbreaker. Not only that, but if a fight was very short, then the burst from Dark Knight would actually win out. It's kind of interesting. As for Dawn Trail, I guess it's a bit early for me to give an opinion, especially since I'm not exactly a Dark Knight main. Unless... But yeah. It's definitely going to take some getting used to, although I do appreciate that Delirium and Blood Weapon are fused. That just makes things a bit easier. I've seen some complaints that you get less overall blood gauge from the new set of Delirium, but I'd point out that Living Shadow doesn't take blood gauge anymore, which was a huge thing you'd spend it on during bursts, so that one being free is kind of a big deal as well. Dark Knight has a lot of resources. Have a lot of neat tools. Yeah, it's a bit intense with the weaving early on, but after that you have a lot of freedom in how you can just simply react to the situation without having to focus on the rotation. Then again, I guess that's kind of the point behind Gunbreaker. It has a full rotation, all that, because it's a tank meant to appeal to DPS mains. Wonder if I'm talking about tanks too much, but then again, I guess it's not like there's much to talk about with Reaper. As mentioned, it's pretty much exactly the same as it was in Endwalker. It was great then, it's great now. I love it. And clearly, my loyalty was rewarded because, yeah, I can't make it in time. Any coming this way? No. They are leaving some defenses, though. Not Tinder. Is a red enemy hiding behind this? Oh, for some reason I thought they were. Are they heading here? No. Use my everything, and I didn't even get a kill credit for it. That doesn't feel very good, I'm not gonna lie. There we go, finally. Oh good, that person's nearby to cap it. I should probably help them protect it. I'm not being particularly productive here anyway. Shadowbringer. Shadowbringer. Now that Picto wanted to cause me some trouble. Although I'm genuinely surprised that didn't knock me off my mount. Usually any damage knocks you off your mount. Recuperate to get. Just use the elixir to get me back in. Shit. Yeah, there's no way we're getting that in time, so. Alright, we should be getting some new ones soon. It might even be this one south, so I'll check here real quick. That's 1, 2, 3. Wow. Where's the 4th one? There's the 4th one. Our team might actually get that one. Not bad. Knockout. Man, I can't believe it. Would you believe me if I said even during my MOBA days, I sometimes had issues keeping proper track of the map? And believe me, keeping track of the map in a MOBA is even more important than keeping track in this particular game. And yes, it is extremely important to keep track in this particular game. I'm just not any good at it, apparently. I guess since the enemy got the kill, it didn't count for me. I'll just cap this while no one's looking. Yeah, we're not escaping here. Oh dear, we're sandwiched. There's no escape. Well, whatever. For some reason, I read that as Alice Margatroyd. Clearly, my Toho days have never left me. That was on me. I definitely should have gone there earlier. Well, partially. We have a full alliance here. Have them on the far right side of the screen, but part of me wonders maybe I should have them on the far left instead. And I don't mind blocking the quest there, since if we're blunt, I don't really track the rest of that. Maybe I should check in how the whole Toho stuff is going. I'm sure they've had only a few games by now. I should probably hate that I still remember a decent chunk of all that. I don't remember it and have my encyclopedic knowledge that I once had, but I still remember quite a bit. Enough where I could definitely embarrass myself by getting a much higher than average score on a test about it. I say a shame there's no college course on that I could ace, but no, I'm just kind of just bringing completely irrelevant bullshit at this rate. You all saw the cringe tag and you chose to hang out anyway. Yeah. Part of that is definitely talking about irrelevant bullshit that nobody except me cares about. I really have 6 members of Red chasing me. Perhaps I should have gone deeper into Blue's territory with that. I didn't have time to look back, though. I was kind of trying to escape. At least the nice thing is... Oh, wow, we've actually started making a comeback. I just realized it. Oh, they're contesting up there. Oh no, that's way too many red. I can't stop male from... Yeah, red's focusing us hard. That could have been very bad. Claw motif. Shiro Clown extraordinaire. Here we are. Yeah, too much of our team is going after Maelstrom when they're not the threat. That's what all the beeps and chat are about. The Immortal Flames win. Ah, well. Let us keep going then. Nothing else, this is a nice excuse to do a bunch of frontline stuff. Reminds me, how's my Tom's going? Yeah, basically anytime I get 1500, I buy stuff for the, Endwalker Relic. It should be extremely easy to get all those for all the jobs I intend to raise. Or in general, if we're honest. I just need to make sure I can get everything to 90 to actually use them first. Very nice. It basically means you don't need to worry about gear until level 95. The duty information I don't think I need to know at a glance because, you know, at the top of the screen it tells you the current status of each team. Then again, maybe I should move it, the alliance list, to the left side of the screen to match with my team. It's not a big deal, but I guess if I'm playing as healer or red mage or something with a res and I see one alliance has lost all of its healers, it could be useful. Let's not have any of that. We're getting sandwiched. Doesn't make sense. All of these are on our side of the map. There's nothing I can do there. I just got hooked in and then torn apart. Like a Pudge from Dota 2. I guess the League equivalent would be Blitzcrank, I guess. Or the Butcher if you played Heroes of the Storm. They hook you up, pull you in, and then obliterate ya. Yeah, I don't have enough time to paint something. I do have enough time to give the team my, to the Dragoon boost. I mean, if you want to waste your ult on me, by all means. Knockout. Always feels good to hear that knockout sound. It also sounds whenever you get upgraded, so if you upgrade purely through assists, it still plays. Let's get out of here. Oh, I get it, the Dragoon died to dots. That's hilarious. What most don't know is you can actually go through this area to get here, so... damn it. Yeah, there was too many of them. But yeah, the Dragoon must have died to dots in order to die while in the air like that, because usually they can't be targeted. It's unfortunate, but it does happen. Yeah, the team's just pinching us, except in this game it actually makes sense because we're winning. Of course you want to focus down the winning team. barely siphoned anything, but I guess getting some good kills might be worth it. Starting to fall behind, but it's not a huge loss. It's not like we have 1 or 2 points while the others have 300, so... theoretically, we should be fine. Question mark. I can try and sneak here, but... oh no, they're elsewhere. Actually, maybe I should have hung out up there. Because those are all about to end. Yeah, it's 1 down, 2 down, so there's 2 chances for this one to spawn. Just have to hope no one from their team notices and comes up here. One on our side. Come on, I'm gonna have to be quick. No, I'm not gonna make it. Yeah, they're gonna interrupt me. Ah, damn it. Yeah, that was good. Tried to cap it, but the entire red team is on me. Yeah, I probably should have just ran, but at the same time, if I had gotten it, it might have been just enough to waste their time, since they'd have to decap it and then recap it. There's too many. Assist. Instant cast time. Yeah, we need to get over there and get to that point. Pulling behind the adders now. And odds are they have, yeah, they got some teammates going for it too. Oh, thanks, warrior. Yeah, let's just get out of here. There's too many yellows over there. This paladin really wants me dead. Worst part is if we focus our fire just to kill the paladin. I guess I'm gonna kill a tank. It might as well be one with a good score attached. Assist. we are feeling a lot better now. Paladin's really just here to be a distraction. I mean, nice if we can take care of them, but yeah. Well, they're still worth score like anyone else. Maelstrom. We missed it. Since we're so low, I think only 3 spawn now, so that's gonna be a bit of a pain. Ooh, if we can get this S rank, that'll help us a lot. That said, we might be screwed still because everyone's just so close to winning. Ah, crap. One of the final ones is in the red base. Oof. That was a really close one, but our team wasn't the one that was close. Oh well. Actually, how close am I to that mount? I did get it, actually. Excellent, wonderful. Ideal. I'll press our identification. It'll magically bring it to life. Now let's check the map guide. Here it is. Originally an autonomous weapon developed by the Illuminati, the suppressor underwent conversion to be able to carry a pilot. While the process necessitated stripping out of munitions, where the Machina loses in destructive, it gains in luxury and comfort. So expect, what are you in for? A luxurious litter ride? Once we get in, I'll use it and we'll see how that looks. Guess while we're here, I do really like how there's multiple dye channels. Oh, I was gonna show off. You can basically paint the coat, the body coat, as well as the actual outfit coat, the blue parts. While it may not always be consistent, the 2 dye channels has really opened up a lot of doors in this game for glamour outfits. It's partially why I want to get the Field Commander coat. I think it can be painted, but if not, that's fine. It's still a flex coat, and if not, I can also alter this one. mount guide. Summon the oppressor. Oh man, I can't decide whether it looks better, whether this outfit looks better with the oppressor or with the motorcycle. As this is a season reward, though, it's gonna, I believe it'll last a couple patches, so you have plenty of time if you play this game and don't have it now, but they usually are only available for the PvP for a time. I don't know if it'll come back in any form. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. It's kind of a crapshoot. Like, there's some PvP-only T-Rex mounts. I forget what they're actually called, but they're pretty much a Tyrannosaurus Rex. And those, you can get one in a different color from Eureka, but by and large, you can't get the same one from PvP anymore. Well, I guess they decided, the map decided we don't like the adders today. Holy crap, that was awful. I had my shield up, but I was getting torn apart. But hey, I'm still alive, and that's what matters. I see someone else appreciates the mandible scythe. Then again, that's the only, I guess that's the only, relic weapon for the Reaper right now. We'll have to wait until the Dawn Trail relics to see if people prefer that one or the mandible one. That heals me for a decent amount, actually, so definitely something to keep in mind. Ugh. Careful. Careful, careful. Ah, damn it, the dancer limit break. You know what? Let's do it. There we go. It's not much, but the Choco Bastion should help me out, I think. Yeah, I don't want to be near there when the Dragoon touches down. I think we're fine. Focus east. Around. Start it right around. Flame, the Immortal Flames are the only ones winning right now, it looks like. So, we probably shouldn't be helping them. Well, that wasn't worth it. Yeah, half the damn team is 5. That's 5 people. Oopsie. Well, that's not good. Well, this Gunbreaker wants to sit around. By all means, I'll take him on. I want this Gunbreaker dead because he was dumb and decided to overextend. There we are. Assist. I probably shouldn't have gone that far, but actually it doesn't matter. We need to get this point and protect this point anyways, so I just lucked out. Yeah, we need to focus blue because they are far and away ahead. I guess we were so busy fighting with red, none of us got any ground while blue took everything. I don't know what the whale mount is from. It might be a cash shop. I know the space whale is from pre-ordering Endwalker. That's why it's a big Final Fantasy IV reference. I was just an assist, but I still got the signifier that I got upgraded in my rank. I need to go around. Actually, I should probably back up a Swallowtail Sands. Hopefully our teammate there is still alive. If it's a Dark Knight, we might be in good shape. The Gunbreaker. Are these people lagging out or something? Okay, no, he's attacking me. That's 2, so 2 more are gonna spawn. Wow, they really didn't like us, huh? Yeah, the map decided screw the adders in particular. Because we have only had like 1 in our area, and it was the one we just defended. Using red code to get out. Now we're too close to Blue's base here. I can't be staying around. If we specifically pinch Red, maybe. Ooh, now that guy is worth a lot of points if I can get him killed. Oh yeah. That feels good. Yeah, there's too many reds there. If I jump down, I'll just get killed. Which is why I'm going to do it this way. There we are. Just an assist for that. Oh, come on. I've been getting a lot of assists this round, at least, so I've been very actively, you know, murdering. Okay, nice. That was an actual KO. Let's see if anyone notices me. Okay, never mind. They're gonna notice me. Alright, there we are. Springs. I do wonder if I'm focusing too much on newer mounts, but then again, that's kind of the point of them, right? New mounts are fun. Of course I want to use them, right? I should probably be going around the long way. Out of here. The Maelstrom wins. It's a shame nobody really queues up for Rival Wings. I think there might be a dedicated Discord server or something for people who do that off season, which makes sense. There's a Discord server damn near everything for this game. The Hunt, Baldesion Arsenal, all that fun junk. But unfortunately, oh yeah, if I want to get that many, I'm gonna have to farm the raid. Luckily, it drops on normal mode. Actually, I'm glad all the Orchestron rolls and minions drop from the normal mode, so I can farm that pretty easily. But that does make me wonder what drops from Savage. Usually it'll be a mount, right? Someone AFK, someone getting a photo before they queue up. Here we are. Any number of things can cause that. That's a Lakshmi theme mount, but I don't know where it drops. Actually, I think you it might be a crafted mount now that I think about it. You can craft orc rolls, minions, even in some cases even mounts, I think. Crafting is absolutely not neglected in this game. It has its own progression and stuff. It's just a shame there's no major quests for it aside from lev quests. That's kind of why some people have wanted the return of Hamlet defenses from the 1.0. Basically, some enemies would warp in to try and attack, and you can either participate directly as a combat job, or you can participate less directly by providing resources as a crafting job. In fact, in the 1.0 you can even start the game as a crafter-gatherer, but since you had to make an encounter, you end up having to use a generic basic attack or rock throw. Which, yeah, at that point might as well just force you to start as a combat job and let you transition to the crafting job from there. Alright, good. Crap. Oh crap, they are pinching us already. Honeybee. I assume bee my honey is not one of them. I must say, it's rather impressive that the second match boss is already in the top 10 most popular characters of the expansion. Then again, I will say, the raids this time around really reminded me why I used to love anime tournament arcs. It's because when done well, even though the ones who you only fight for one match and you'll never see them again, which I'm going to guess is going to be the case for the Bomb King guy and the Honeybee girl. Well, they just leave such a good impression. I mean, Weevil Underwood and Rex, or whatever his name was, in Yu-Gi-Oh! They were meant to just be one-off characters in the Pegasus tournament, in the Duelist Kingdom tournament, but they were so popular they kept coming back for more. They kept coming back for more, or for later arcs, just because their gimmick, they were clearly bad guys, don't get me wrong, but they were pretty neat. And so here we are. That said, not all tournament arcs are made equal. I mean, probably not a good place to be. Like, to stick to Yu-Gi-Oh! As an example, the Kaiba tournament, where he fights, I don't know, Siegfried, the one with the Valkyrie deck. Yeah, most people don't. The ones from there weren't really memorable. Meanwhile, even like Duelist Battle City, yeah, I was trying to think of what's the one after Duelist Kingdom. Battle City. Battle City had a number ones like Esperoba that people really remember after because it's just really done well. So yeah, I hope they continue to do this, especially since, as mentioned, every one of the Savage Raids tier, the 8-player raids in this game, they always have 4 each round, but it's difficult to have the third, sometimes even the second, feel like filler. Like, even like for the Omega raids where I was doing Savage Raids back in Stormblood, the third one's basically the Four raid, this one's basically going to be a regular fight, which I guess will probably say it's don't underestimate it or stuff like that. Which, yeah, that's not really getting my motivation going, I'm gonna be real with you. But here, since it's a tournament arc, they did a good job of making each fighter genuinely feel special. So even though we probably won't see Honeybee Lovely again for the remainder of the arc, she still left a pretty big impression on people, and of course I know even a bunch of my own friends love the Bomb King guy, I forget his name, but I still know who he is, even if I don't remember his exact name, because, well, he's clearly supposed to be a wrestling heel. And of course, people are memeing these basically Incineroar, which, yeah, Incineroar is based off a wrestling heel, the bad guy in a wrestling story. I don't really follow wrestling, but I do know the bare basics, especially since stuff like heel and face are in common enough lingo that I can absorb it through sheer cultural osmosis. And I guess Be My Honey is now the new... Oh, crap, I got hit by a dancer. What's it called? Basically the equivalent of Titania's theme from Shadowbringers, where it just sounds so out of place you can't help but love it. At least that's how I feel about it. Pick an enemy, guys. We just split up. Yeah, I can't save that person. I best heal up a bit before I dive back in. And at this point, we're so far behind, it doesn't matter. Genuinely doesn't matter who we join. It just has to be someone. I've had a pretty bad. Yeah, the black mages are sniping me. Oh no, they're still here. Yeah, I'm out of all resources. That Pictomancer is not paying attention. Yeah, sorry, samurai. Yeah, I can't be chasing too hard. I say fully red, they annoying. I am all for bullying red. They're also winning, so more reason to be pissy at them. I'm back. Also Picto. Wait, what's the brush they're using? Chocobo brush. Yeah, the flames have completely taken our stuff under control. But I guess what matters is we dedicate. Okay, back up, yeah. Yeah, I ain't gonna fight 20 on 1 here. Oh, well, lucky us. Oh, those poor bastards are about to get torn apart. If you don't intend to move, Mr. Viper. Here we are. I could just sat here and hardcast something. Alright, I need to head to the south to help out there. And I'm gonna go around, because if I go the other way around, Red's gonna snipe me. let's not hold off here. Yeah, we're not gonna hold them. There's no point in it. There we are. Yeah, let's get cap this one, because this is an S rank. We want this one above all else. Alright. Probably gonna lose still, since, you know, nobody's fighting blue. We're wasting our time fighting red, but... pinch incoming. Huh. Probably be taking out blue. Oh well. Phew. Well, we did spite red. That was funny. One more round. Yeah, I don't know. Shape here. I should be able to buy some good mats with that, some good resources with that. Get prepared for next week when the capped tomes arrive, as does the Savage raids. Won't that be something? My performance overall tonight hasn't been particularly amazing, but I do, I think it was fun. I think it was worth it. I'm just not sure how much I'm going to be doing this in the future. But then again, I say that all the time. I mean, I did hit a stream PvP at the end of Shadowbringers, at the end of Endwalker, so I guess I'll be doing it at the end of Dawn Trail too. Okie dokie, one more. Dude. Magic. I think the costume eyes look a lot better when when it's very clearly they're facing forward, as opposed to just kind of a staring outward at nothingness. Not sure how to describe it, but I think that's what keeps it from looking as dead-eyed as some of the other previous ones. Although I will say, I'm not sure why both PvE and PvP, the skill to actually paint something is very different from the one you actually use to deploy it. Because you can't deploy it until you've already painted it, and you can't go out of order. It must be specifically palm, wings, claw, and fang. It cannot be anything else. Name mending, right? Yeah. You know what? I'm actually feeling kind of exhausted, so maybe this is a sign that it's time to rest. Alright, then. This has been the strange... Well, I'm not sure if it's a... Well, yeah, I couldn't tell if it was a chipmunk or squirrel, but apparently it's a Moo from Final Fantasy IX. So this has been your resident mascot, Moo. Until next time, thank you for watching, hope you had a good time, and I'll see you later.